I'm not a used car salesman.
You sure about that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. We do a lot of things around here. I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't do things I don't believe in, and used cars are not something I believe in.
I believe in used cars.
Yeah. So what's going on, fellas?
What's up?
What's the rising and grinding?
Woo! Another bloody day overnight. Another bloody night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Another big dump?
Look at this thing.
Oh,
massive. Man. That was yesterday. And then this was today. We call this a lower low. You get a lower low, it tends to drop a little more possibly. So let's see what happens. This is my indicator I use, Market Cipher. I'm waiting for we'll get a big green dot down there, and when we get that big green dot down there, it'll be time to get in a trade and go to the moon.
Look at this. Look at this. Dapper.
My mom bought it for me.
I've been thinking about this.
Yeah, go ahead and start setting that up.
Oh man. TJ, Ben.
Yeah.
Thank you for the laptop. Tell me about this dude.
Yeah, well, we hired this guy to be a writer. He was okay, like he wasn't too bad with writing, but just like some kind of weird stuff started happening. It's just like one of the worst things to be as an employee, and I learned this because I was this guy like early on in my work life, is the worst thing ever if you always have something going on. It's something different every time, like, oh, my car's messed up, or I have to take this person to this place, or I have to do this thing. It's something every day. And we saw like very early on with that guy in like 3 or 4 days that it was going to be an issue. He would come in, he would go to the bathroom for like an hour when he got here. Every day. Every day he was here. All 3 days he was here. He basically like sent some long message to TJ about, you know, different things he didn't like about what was happening. He was like, you can't be complaining on your 3rd day. Like, you're not even doing anything. And so, you know, we just made the decision like, hey, we're just going to let the guy go. And so he was on a trial period, and, you know, we went ahead and did that.
And then he tried to delete all our stuff.
He tried to ruin our entire business. He tried to delete everything. If he would have had access to YouTube, he would have deleted every single video that we had. Like, miserable excuse of a person is what it was.
What's happening?
Just a news article that we're going to look at for the live stream today that they might stop using Tether in New York.
Where can they use Tether in New York?
Well, I mean, just on exchanges.
What exchanges in New York use Tether?
Well, this one's talking about Bitfinex.
Bitfinex has already been banned in New York for a long time.
It's just, I haven't read the article yet.
Well, DJ, get on the ball. Oh, did you get that?
No, damn it.
Now, there will be a time when it's go time, bear market time. This is not that. In 2017, we had 5 distinct 25 to 40% pullbacks. This is now our second one of this bull market, so there's more to go.
Do you want to watch yesterday's, the first ever daily hit?
I do. You want to talk about how 88 during that dump didn't dump?
Yes.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, we can't film like walking through the casino probably, but I mean, Mike can be low key.
I can do it discreetly.
Mike's very discreet. You just can't film around the table.
You can't.
I'm almost 6'3".
As long as you're not sitting at the tables, you're fine.
I don't know if y'all know me, but I do what I want when I want, so we gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Hey, your
Dude gets a couple of
your
Bitcoin.
Purchase was the best hedge in the market.
Yeah, that's right.
It went up. The only thing that went up.
It went up?
Yeah. Well, it just stayed at
Didn't go
95 cents.
Where do you have the best energy at?
I have the best energy at my own desk. Yeah. It's amazing. It's one of my
I knew that's what you were
great
gonna say.
features.
Well,
So
he has his own.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
switch.
well.
We can switch.
to each his own.
It's all about content, baby, now.
Really?
What are you looking at, Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin's back at 46. It's good.
my
It's at
God.
14.
Hey, I'm still looking for this green dot, man. God, it just negated that
At the
entire.
bottom of the chart. And
Oh.
red dot's bad, green dot's good.
All right, that's all I
Usually,
need.
sometimes it's a lot different.
Look at that freaking dump.
Wait, so Elron, do you know a lot about
Somebody-
Bitcoin or crypto or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Excuse me, that's Mr. Elron Schmitz. He knows quite a bit about the cryptocurrencies.
That's why we brought it. That's why we brought him in here. He was one of the first to email us and say he would work harder for cheaper than anybody else and drop
Yeah.
everything he did just to come and work here. So
Bet.
he does a lot around.
He's got good job security.
All right.
Best-
Check that out.
Best,
He also prophesied
best site to buy
that
all-
one day someone close to me would betray me.
I gotta give hats off to Haley because after one day now she's letting me film her.
loves it.
Yeah,
She loves it, man.
She's gonna be.
She
She loves it. She's gonna be a star. She knows it. You're gonna be a star.
She's gonna be like Jenny from Flipping Out. Oh, well, she comes back. She's basically like helped become a very integral part of their business for a very long time. Best site to buy altcoins, the #1 top exchange. Is that the title for today's? Yeah.
Basically, what I'm thinking is, like, hey, I knew it was dropping because Marcus Iver was showing it was about to drop clearly. Had a blood diamond and all this stuff, and then also just kind of like, use a little common sense, guys. Well, I can talk about that in the profit size. Yeah, I can use that. Yeah.
Kind of where like every time somebody starts calling for 100K, we dip back down just like what happened with 10K. Like the laser eyes is the new Vegeta meme. Did you know that's what the laser eyes were?
Vegeta meme?
Do you know the laser eyes were everybody was changing their profile pictures to laser eyes?
I know what that is.
Because it was like laser focused on a Bitcoin at 100K. That was the whole point of it.
You're kidding me.
No, that was the whole point.
No wonder why we're not dumb enough to do that.
You about ready to head in there?
Me?
Yeah. Let's go start setting that up.
Gonna go stream?
Yeah, start setting up for the stream.
All right. How did you and Ben like originally come into contact with each other?
We met on Instagram, actually. Him and I both grew up in the same small town. I had moved away. I was living in California at the time, but we were both in crypto, both making content, trying to like spread the word about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency on Instagram. And I knew he was a Falcons fan. He knew I was a Falcons fan, so we connected over that. A forest fire was like right up to the back of our neighborhood, so he just sent a message like, "Oh, I hope everything's okay." And then we just got to chatting. Then when he came out for a meetup, we met up. I gave him a ride around and just became fast friends, had a lot in common, and been hanging out at crypto conferences ever since. And then eventually he talked me into moving back here to Georgia, and it was just meant to be. He lived right next to where all my family was and had an office here, and the rest is history.
There was Lambo talk around here?
Yeah, I mean, we were really on the cusp of getting one. I want a Lambo. I mean, it's the most quintessential crypto thing, right? Like,
yeah, it really is. It's the most quintessential, like, I made it making money on the internet.
That too, but that's not really what it's about. It's about, like, Lambos and crypto are one. Look, I could get a McLaren or a Ferrari or whatever. I could be just as happy with that. But once I made the decision to go all in on crypto, like I always knew, one day I would have to have a Lambo. Like that's just kind of the way it is.
Okay.
So.
What model would you want, Lamborghini?
Oh, we know the one. It is the Huracan STO. It's basically the one on the website. I'll show it to you if y'all want to come over. You want to come over here and check it out? It's beautiful. That's it.
What?
How beautiful is that?
That is sick.
Yeah, that is the...
Love that color scheme, too.
That's why we picked it.
I can tell you this. Before the end of next year, for sure, we will definitely own this vehicle.
That's going to be a cool vlog.
Yeah.
That's why we hired you.
Yeah, this... You want to hear a funny story, Mike? This car is why you're here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because TJ said that we had to have a videographer if we were going to buy a Lamborghini. We couldn't buy one without one. So what did I do? I made sure we went and hired a videographer. But, we're looking at some real estate investments and some other things right now. So TJ says the Lamborghini may have to wait. So I'm actually starting to feel like it may also need to wait.
Are you saying you're starting to feel that TJ may be right?
No, there's extenuating circumstances is all I'll say. There's some other investments, so to speak.
There's always a story.
I'm convinced that my job security hangs in the hands of a Lamborghini now.
That is what got you hired, though.
That is 100%.
If it can bring me into this world, it can take me out. I like the BitBoy right here. Where did this come from?
I had that custom made.
Okay.
He's a little chubby, but people would say that once.
I mean, well.
See,
He's
let me
back.
tell you what somebody could do here that would just allow us to just pop out pretty easy videos, like Altcoin Daily does with those interview videos. And we have someone who their job is to look for these types of interviews and pull the clips. And we have clips and I just go and talk about them. That could be really easy content.
I mean, plus reacts are hot right now, too. That'd be great for TikTok.
Oh, we do reaction videos to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that today. Mr. Elron, clip Michael Saylor clips.
You looked up like, what?
Also, guys, make sure to smash that like button for us. That lets YouTube know more people want to see this content. That's how we know, or that's how they know how to show us all the places. That's how we became #1.
Essentially, NFTs are just unique pieces of digital artwork that is non-duplicatable, uniquely coded.
Huh.
Yeah, kind of like how Bitcoin works, because every single Bitcoin is a unique Bitcoin, and the blockchain of the Bitcoin is the communication between one coin and another, telling it that that's the same value. Camera. Is this a camera? I like being on camera.
Oh yeah. Do you?
We were a little lower on holding the we held close to 20 the whole time, which is fine.
Yesterday we were holding 24.
We were holding 24 almost the whole time.
Well, I think it's just the.
It's just day of the week stuff.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily day of the week. I think it's like the gut punch that people had the other night compared to like last night. It was like, just heaping more on them. And so I don't think they're either like where they don't want to look at anything today, or either they're kind of like,
Monday mornings though typically will almost always be our strongest.
I think there is some truth to that. Yeah. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about. Oh my God! Look at those pit stains. They're what?
They're slim jackets.
Shut the front door, TJ. That's not what I said. I said it looked good.
That's what I said.
You think that me being fat is a down thing?
I didn't say you were fat.
It tells people I know food recommendations.
Oh, hey.
It tells people I can probably whoop them.
We gotta.
You said everything. This is part of everything.
I'm a hard worker.
Hey.
That goes to so
Hey,
many
no one's
different
saying you're
areas.
not.
Now I've got to talk backwards to you so I can go back and you don't get my back again.
This is one of the byproducts. It's not all great. It's mostly great, but not all of it.
Yeah, this is Carrie. We used to play baseball together. Not on the same team, against each other.
Oh,
Same
okay.
mark though.
Rec league baseball.
But now you're working
11
together.
years old.
Love to see it.
Who was better?
He was at that time. For sure. Shocker. Next year I was pretty good, but that year he was really tall. He was like about the same time he was when he was 12.
You going right now, Ben?
Yeah, I got an interview.
All right.
Everybody says like, oh, if Ethereum goes below $100, I'm going all in. Well, you're saying that when the price is at $1,000, but once it actually gets down to that point, then the fear sets in. You say, oh God, no, who knows? It might go to zero. And so the people that say they'll do that, they don't do it.
Yeah, I was thinking that they don't seem very cohesive, except for that logo, I guess.
Which is fine. I mean, actually, no template is better. It's a lot of people do templates just because they're easier.
Yeah.
Having no template will add more variety and be better. I still want to use this title convention where we do like whatever the narrative of the day is, colon daily hit, 00
for sure.
1 2 3 4 5.
Where's the interview at?
What interview?
2.
Yeah, let's go right now. We gotta stop this.
Looks like a big sippy cup when you hold it like that.
Well, I was saying
I was waiting for you to pull that up on the stream today. You never did it.
my head comparatively to it is like an infant sucking on a bottle.
Yo. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How we doing?
We're doing well. How are you guys? Like maybe there's an opportunity to roll all this stuff together into one piece in the future. We'll just have to kind of feel through that.
Like I was confused a little bit. Like,
Yes,
how do they get paid off of me being on another show? I still didn't understand what he was saying.
They don't. That's what he was saying. They work their way up to that. You start
Yeah.
for free, and then basically that's the bonus stuff. They don't get paid off of that. That's why they need an exclusive deal. That's why they need to get paid off of everything.
This is TJ's bit. This is his wheelhouse here. That's why I brought him on.
Yeah.
Not to make me famous. I was already going to be famous. It was so he can handle the advertising.
So I can handle it once you were famous. Do you have all the access to the Bit Squad user profile?
On Facebook, yes.
As the user, to the user profile for Facebook.
Don't shoot me from this.
I'm not shooting you. I'm shooting Jesse.
Okay, shoot Jesse. TJ, how much time do you think it's gonna take for us to start doing that? Stop shooting us!
No. What do you think I got hired for?
Do what?
To start yelling at him.
So yelling at Mike?
Yes.
Yeah, what time is yell at Mike?
I'm not a yeller. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I like TJ.
I like Mike.